It's 56 past 9. Good morning. I want to show you and talk to you a little bit about the seaweed situation. I think it was Tim Ariskog who asked me, or he made a comment saying, I hope that that weed gets pushed back out to the ocean before it starts decaying. And unfortunately, I'd say we've missed that opportunity a long time ago. Look at this crap. This is fermenting here, folks. Look at the maggots. These are maggots here. They're maggots. You got maggots here. This stuff is now fermenting dead, decaying filth. Absolute filth. And so what happens here? Well, you probably shouldn't be walking through this stuff. You probably shouldn't be walking through this. You probably should be walking around it. As you can see, the maggots are everywhere. Literally everywhere. There may have been, and you got the birds all feeding on this crap too. You may have had a dead animal in this weed, and that's where the maggots have, you know, the flies have come down, landed, and basically given birth to their babies right here in this decaying vegetation. The birds are enjoying it. They're waiting for their feed. I'm sitting down here underneath the shelter of this sand dune because I've got a northerly wind blowing, and I'm looking at going out to hit one of these banks here. It's going to be pretty woeful. But yeah, in regards to this is now going to stay here until we get, you know, rain or enough of a high tide to take this back out. But not the greatest, right? Not a healthy place to be existing or surfing. And you might say, well, dude, you probably shouldn't be going out in the water there. Yeah, theoretically, the better conditions will be further to the south. This is all congregated here just from the natural lay of the land. If you look at how this sort of works, that's the left point that breaks sometimes. Here's the rocky ledge. I know you can't really see this being a GoPro, but you know, it's a fair distance over there, the rocky ledge. And the way this all congregates here is, it's the edge of the water. Like, the water can't go any further that way. So it's got it sort of all forms a melting pot of cesspit right here. These seagulls, they would be eating these maggots. They'd be feeding on those maggots, picking them out individually. Yeah, you can see, look at these guys. Individual maggot pickup. It's kind of disgusting, isn't it, when you think about it? Let's just go and have a look how many maggots are down here. Man, the birds are off. I mean, yeah, look at this. All maggots. And the birds are loving it. So we've definitely got, you know, this is the place where you would get infections, you would get diseases, you would get, if you've got a cut on your foot, for instance, you would not want to really walk through this crap. I'm going to be walking around it into the ocean. That's going to be my right-hand bank right here. Tide should be going out a little. Fingers crossed, we get something. That's the plan. Pretty hideous though, right? Culburra Beach, you've seen better days.